It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Yankees.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
So just about set. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And here it comes. That one outside. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One up, one down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Rhys Hoskins swings through one there. Righty to the plate.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 1. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
JT Realmuto steps in. In there, and it's 0-1.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
Kicks and deals. And 1-2. Cole, of course, the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of UCLA, and really blossomed as he moved from Pittsburgh to Houston in 2018. Bader makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in the Bronx, and today's starter, Zach Wheeler. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Harrison Bader. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And We'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. Knocks it down. Has some trouble with it.
The first baseman, Anthony.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Big time power.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Stanton now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is going to go. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. Gleyber Torres goes yard. And they add a run. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there.
Base hit, left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Segura with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Daddy's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Zach Eflin gets the ball now, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Number 56, Zach Eflin.
Man at second with one away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Jose Trevino. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos brings it in. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that's the way to come into a new club, superstar or not. Humble yourself and just try to assimilate as one of the guys.
So the lineup flips over. Harrison Bader stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground to short. Stop. Collects it. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Cole back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
And that's in there for strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-1. Ball one there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
This is Bryson's stop. Swing and a slow roller. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's 6-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just find a hole, right? That's the name of the game as a hitter, and obviously there are better ways to do it than a scribber through the infield, but sometimes you get lucky just putting it in play.
So, man aboard. Gene Segura at the plate here. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. Good eye right there. And he deals. Out in front and foul to the left side. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 6 and the Phillies 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot. Judge rips that one. And it is gone. Aaron Judge leads the arc, and they add on. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And at first, and next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Well struck left field. And that one is out of here. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Nick Nelson takes over on the mound. He's into the game to face his former team.
Number 57, Nick Nelson.
Here is the young phenom Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And first offering is fouled off. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the 1st round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the Year the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Torres around third. He scores. It's 10-1.
That's 3 singles in a row. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The shortstop, Isaiah.
To third. Nice stop. The throw to second is offline.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
And up next for New York, Jose Trevino. This one smoked out to left. Schwarber right there to make the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The run scores from third, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And now Bader up to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
It's Aaron Judge now. And first offering is fouled off. That one drilled left field. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
The new pitcher in the game, Andrew Bellotti. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
Pulls that one foul. Bader, the runner at third. Judge over at first with one away. That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. One run is in. Here comes the Judge around third. The relay, head first, slides safe at the plate. And it's 15-1.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making.
That one ripped left field. Gone! He made him pay for that one. That's his third home run of the game. It's 17-1.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's Gleyber Torres. That one down the line, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Benintendi up here. The throw to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. We played 2 full. Yankees out front, 17-1. Back here at the ballpark, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And a quick out, number 1.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Kyle Schwarber goes deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 17-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike at the knees.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now the catcher up to hit, JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Here comes a pitch. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And puts the squeeze on that. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Back here in New York, start of the 4th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Nick Castellanos.
So up next, Nick Castellanos. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is fouled back. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So, man aboard. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. Bryson Stott now at the plate.
Shortstop, Bryson Stott.
In there for strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Castellanos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And here is Gene Segura. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Right through there, got it. Ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.